Good, because this is where it gets real. You don't just say the words, you live them, you breathe them, you prove them when nobody is watching. Because pain doesn't care about your plans. It shows up uninvited. It hits you when you're tired, when you're already struggling, when you feel like you've given everything. And that's exactly why most people break. Not because they are weak, but because they never trained themselves to endure. They rely on motivation, and motivation is fragile. Motivation fades, discipline remains. You have to understand this. If you only move when you feel good, you will never become great. Because greatness is built on the days you don't feel like showing up, the days you are exhausted, the days you are doubting everything. Those are the days that define you. Anyone can go hard when they feel inspired. That's easy, that's common. But can you go hard when you feel nothing? Can you push forward when your mind is telling you to stop? Can you stay locked in when nobody is clapping, nobody is supporting, and nobody even knows your name? That's the real test. This is the battlefield. Not out there, in here, inside your mind, where excuses are born, where weakness whispers, where comfort tries to pull you back. It's too hard. You've done enough. You can start tomorrow. No, you shut that voice down. You don't negotiate with weakness. You don't debate with doubt. You don't entertain excuses. You move anyway, because every time you act despite the pain, you take control. Every time you keep going when it hurts, you build authority over your own mind. And that is power. Real power is not about being fearless. It's about acting in the presence of fear. It's about continuing in the presence of pain. It's about standing tall when everything inside you wants to collapse. You are not here to be comfortable. You are here to evolve. And evolution is violent. It demands sacrifice. It demands consistency. It demands that you let go of the old version of yourself. The one that quits early, the one that avoids struggle, the one that looks for shortcuts. That version of you has to die, because the person you are becoming doesn't run. That person is relentless. That person is focused. That person understands that pain is not punishment. Pain is preparation. Preparation for a level you have not yet reached. Preparation for a life you have not yet lived. Preparation for a version of yourself you have not yet met. So when it hurts, good. When it's hard, good. When you feel like quitting, that's your moment. That's the moment where most people stop. And that's exactly why you don't. You keep going. You keep pushing. You keep showing up. Because separation is created in struggle. And if you can stay in the fight longer than everyone else, if you can endure just a little more, if you can push just one step further when it feels impossible, you win. Not immediately, not instantly, but inevitably. Because consistency beats talent, discipline beats motivation, and endurance beats everything. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the pain to disappear. It won't. And that's the point. You don't wait for pain to leave. You rise through it. You build through it. You become because of it. Your pain is not holding you back. It's pushing you forward. If you have the courage to use it. Now understand this. The world will not reward your potential. It rewards your actions. It rewards your consistency. It rewards the version of you that shows up again and again, long after the excitement is gone. Because potential means nothing without pressure. A seed has potential, but until it is buried under darkness, crushed by the weight of the soil, and forced to fight its way toward the light, it remains nothing. You are that seed. And right now you feel buried. You feel surrounded. You feel like everything is working against you, like life is too heavy, like the weight is too much. But what if that weight is exactly what you need? What if the pressure you're feeling isn't there to destroy you, but to force you to grow? Because growth is not comfortable. Growth is resistance. Growth is waking up when you don't want to, showing up when you don't feel like it, doing the work when there is no guarantee of results. That's the difference between who you are and who you could become. Most people never cross that line. They stay stuck in what's easy. They chase comfort. They avoid discomfort. And in doing so, they avoid greatness. But you are not most people. You are here because something inside you refuses to settle. Something inside you is tired of being average, tired of excuses, tired of watching life pass by while you stand still. That fire inside you, that frustration, that anger, that's not weakness, that's energy. And if you learn to control it, it becomes unstoppable force. You don't need more time. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need to decide. Decide that no matter how hard it gets, you will not stop. Decide that no matter how many times you fail, you will rise again. Decide that pain is no longer something you fear, but something you use. Because here's the truth most people won't tell you. You will fail. You will get knocked down. You will have days where nothing works. Days where you question everything. Days where quitting feels logical. But logic does not build legends. Relentlessness does. You don't lose when you fail. You lose when failure becomes your identity. And that is a choice. So choose differently. Choose to stand back up. Choose to go again. Choose to turn every setback into fuel. Because every time you rise, you become harder to break. Every time you push through pain, you expand your limits. Every time you refuse to quit, you rewrite your story. And eventually, something shifts. The pain that once slowed you down becomes the fire that drives you. The struggle that once broke you becomes the strength that defines you. The doubt that once controlled you becomes the voice you silence without hesitation. That's when you become dangerous, not to others, but to the life you used to accept. Because now, average is no longer an option. Now, excuses have no place. Now, quitting is no longer part of your vocabulary. You've seen what pain can do. You've felt its weight. And instead of running, you turned it into power. That is transformation. That is evolution. That is the moment where everything changes. But don't get comfortable, because this journey doesn't end. There is always another level, always another challenge, always another version of you waiting to be built. And the price is always the same: pain. But now you understand. Pain is not the cost. Pain is the path. So walk it, own it, dominate it. And now, this is where you separate yourself from everyone else. Because at this point, most people slow down. They feel a little progress and they relax. They taste a small victory and they lose their hunger. They start negotiating again. Maybe I can take it easy now. Maybe I've done enough. That's how they fall back. That's how they disappear into the crowd. But you don't stop here. You double down. You go harder. Because you understand something deeper now. You understand that this is not about reaching one goal. This is about becoming someone who cannot be stopped. This is identity. Not motivation, not temporary energy. Identity. You are no longer the person who avoids pain. You are the one who seeks growth. You are the one who leans into discomfort. You are the one who keeps moving forward when everything says stop. That is who you are now. And when identity shifts, everything changes. Your habits change, your standards change, your tolerance for excuses disappears. You stop needing external validation. You stop waiting for approval. You stop explaining your grind to people who don't understand it. Because you don't need them to understand. You just need to execute. Silently, relentlessly, consistently. While others are talking, you are working. While others are sleeping, you are building. While others are complaining, you are adapting. That's the separation. That's the gap. And that gap grows every single day you stay disciplined. Let them doubt you. Let them question you. Let them underestimate you. Because none of that matters. The only thing that matters is that you show up again and again and again, no matter how you feel, no matter what happens, no matter how long it takes. Because this is not a sprint, this is war. A war against your old habits. A war against your limiting beliefs. A war against the version of you that wanted to quit. And you don't win wars by being comfortable. You win by being relentless. You win by outlasting the struggle. You win by refusing to surrender. Every scar you carry is proof that you kept fighting. Every setback you survived is proof that you are still standing. Every painful moment you pushed through is proof that you are becoming stronger than anything that tries to break you. So when it gets heavy, good. That means you're lifting something that matters. When it gets hard, good. That means you're pushing beyond your limits. When it feels impossible, perfect. That's where the real growth begins. You don't back down. You don't step away. You don't give in. You lean forward. You attack. You rise. Because you are no longer controlled by pain. You are powered by it. And that changes everything. And one day, it will all make sense. Not in the middle of the struggle. Not in the moments where you feel broken, exhausted, and alone. But later. When you look back and realize that every ounce of pain you carried was building something unshakable inside you, you will see it. The nights you wanted to quit but didn't. The mornings you showed up with no energy. The times you failed and got back up anyway. Those weren't random moments. Those were the moments that built you. Piece by piece, day by day. While others were waiting, you were working. While others were doubting, you were becoming. And eventually the results will show. Not overnight, not instantly, but undeniably. Because effort compounds. Discipline compounds. Pain, when used correctly, compounds into power. And when that power finally reveals itself, people will call you lucky. They will say you had something special. They will wonder how you did it. But you will know the truth. There was nothing lucky about it. It was built in silence, built in struggle, built in moments nobody saw. You didn't avoid pain. You mastered it. You didn't run from pressure. You adapted to it. You didn't collapse under weight. You grew stronger because of it. That's the difference. That's why you win. Because when life got hard, you got harder. When life pushed, you pushed back. When life tested you, you answered with action. And now, there is no fear left. Because you've already faced worse. There is no doubt left. Because you've already proven yourself. There is no quitting left. Because that version of you is gone. You built something stronger, something relentless, something unstoppable. So this is your moment. Right here, right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, stand up, take control. Use everything you've been through. Every failure, every setback, every painful lesson. Use it. Turn it into fuel. Turn it into focus. Turn it into power. Because your story is not finished. Your potential is not reached. Your best version is still waiting. And the only way to meet that version is to keep going. No matter what. No matter how hard it gets. No matter how long it takes. You keep moving. You keep building. You keep fighting. Until one day, there is nothing left that can break you. And when that day comes, the world will not recognize the person you used to be. Because you will have become something greater. Something forged in pain. Something built through struggle. Something defined by discipline. And the answer to how you did it will be simple. You stopped running. You started fighting. And you turned your pain into your power.